questions.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I rocked my like Power Rangers, like little kid costume till like the wheels fell off. But
That's awesome.
just kind of still building on some of your favorite things.
Mm.
You said that you did training, like martial arts training. What were like some of your favorite things that you learned? Like what was kind of like cool, like, ooh, like, you know, if I get snuck up on by ninjas, I can do this. And how did that martial arts training, what was some of like, did it prepare you for any of the stunts you had to do? And what were some of your favorite stunts you had to do?
It definitely helped us train for the stunts. I mean, that's the whole reason that we started training in the beginning. And we trained with the stunt team, and they were fabulous. There's a little bit of a language barrier because a lot of them were Japanese, but you know, what they showed us was it was impeccable advice. And for me, I think the favorite thing that I learned is they taught me how to ride a horse for the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and there's a few good scenes towards the end of the series where I'm back on the horse. And those were for sure my favorite stunts to do. Galloping through the trees with sword in hand, like, yelling at the camera. It was a lot of fun.
And that gave you like an instant pickup line, like, girl, I can be your knight.
I haven't used it. I'll
Well,
keep
it's
it
in
in
your
my
back pocket if you need it.
Thanks for that.
Anyone else, some cool, awesome stunts that you learned?
We kind of all found our groove, I feel like, when we were doing stunt training. You know, we all figured out what kind of stunts we wanted to do. Because we all had our own focus. Like
Yeah, they were all pretty focused on our individual skill levels.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because we got to show that, I mean, everybody does their own thing, their own style. They have their own element. So, you know, during character development, that also came into play. Everybody kind of does their own stunts, their own style, the way they look on camera. I mean, every single ranger is so different from the way we battle to the way we talk, to the way we move in and out of ranger costume.
And it's crazy how much they can adapt to make us look like we're the same person, you know?
Really?
Yeah, they even learned how to move like us, which was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, their demeanor, the way they stood, everything was just so spot on.
They probably have like those CG things of you guys all over themselves that can move like you.
I didn't see that, but maybe.
You don't know. They're that good. You don't know.
Exactly.
All right, awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You mentioned bloopers and stuff. Are there any favorite bloopers or gags that happened on set or even off set?
So many.
Probably anyone where we
Everyone
fall.
tripped.
Everyone fell
There's
at least
always
3
wires.
times during shooting.
Sneezing was hilarious. You'd see somebody like so into it, and then all of a sudden, you'd just see them sneeze.
There was
Yeah, I had a
one.
couple of those.
There was one where Najee just could not get one. He could not remember one word. I forget exactly what it was, but it was like it was a close-up shot, and it was right on Najee. And there were so many bloopers where it was just like he would say the line, and he'd just be in the middle, like, "Oh no, we gotta go back."
By the end, they would just let him go.
We need to go to the. Okay, wait, do that one more time.
We wouldn't even
man.
start over. They would just.
It was
be
probably
"We're
like
just gonna
10 or
roll
13
and
takes.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get it, start again. We're not even gonna cut.
Blanket. So bad.
We were all standing there just trying to hold it together. The two were.
Yeah, and I knew all of them were like, is he gonna get it this time? Is he gonna get it this time? But the bloopers, to let you know, the bloopers were super funny. I don't think they were allowed to air it. So because of some things that happened in the bloopers.
It's funny because if Rangers was an adult show,
yeah,
you guys know what would go down, right?
Yeah.
You guys know you've thought about seeing Rangers in an adult form.
Yeah.
Some made it on the DVD, on the second volume of the first set of the DVD.
Oh,
So,
they are?
yeah.
There are some bloopers on there?
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
cool. So check those out.
Saban Brands, where's my DVD?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just found out our auditions are on the DVD feature.
And
So
they
we
are
found out
fantastic.
today.
Yeah, they're
So funny,
wonderful.
right?
I haven't even
How did
seen
this
it.
guy get the Green Ranger?
See, you just found out.
Yeah, I just found that out. I have
What the?
Maybe I wonder if they put the clip where I put a hole in the wall with my sword.
No, but as you walk in with the sword.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that.
That's so funny.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to see.
Another
I
good.
don't even want to see it neither. I don't even know what it look like.
Another good blooper I can remember is there's a final scene where it's a super intense scene where we're talking about how we're going to defeat Master Zamdred and all this stuff, and it's like the room is dark and everyone is sitting around the table, and I walk in and like sit at the head of the table, and there's a big spotlight on me. In the first take, I just full on knocked the chair over, and I picked it up and I sat down and I tried to keep doing the scene, and I look over at Najee. I look over at Najee and he's just busting up laughing.
I could not stop laughing because he kept it going after he hit that table. But I could, and it was such a dramatic scene where like the smallest movement or the smallest look would make, you know.
Yeah, it changed everything. That was funny.
But it was hilarious. There was another time when he was, I probably said this last interview too. There was another time where he runs up to the table and he's like,
"That's your favorite one." You said that one a few times.
He's like, Rangers, we would not like to fight. And he like runs, but then he like slips as he's running.
There's a sound cord behind me, and I didn't see it, so I stepped on it. My foot slid to the side, and it was like, yeah, of course I kept running.
It was
it was like one of the first takes of. We've just started filming too. That was probably one of the first bloopers of the show. Was that one?
Yeah, definitely.
That was a good one.
That was a really good
There's
one.
so many.
Yeah.
Any pranks at all on set?
Oh, for sure.
There was one time where where he was getting changed in the trailer, and I kicked him out and locked the door.
Why did they put 2 Power Rangers in one trailer together? Why?
Oh,
Especially
man,
green
he
and
was
blue.
like, Najee!
Hey,
And Jane and nothing but his
New
underwear.
Zealand weather during the wintertime is not the best. It's wet and rainy. This guy wants to throw me out in my boxers.
That was the
Water
most
fights?
funniest thing ever.
Water, oh yeah,
Yeah,
me and Brittany
water
He
had
fights.
stood
epic
on
water
top
fights.
of a porta potty and held water and dumped it on
Wait
me after
for
I
it.
walked out.
Got her!
Georgia was so mad.
Yeah. It was at the end of the day though, which was pretty. That's the. If you
But
want to prank
know
someone,
anything
prank it
about
at the
me,
end
I
of the day.
keep
Yeah, because they take it
water,
seriously. You're gonna have to pay them
water
like
at-
they call it slabs, and you gotta pay them like in 12 beers. So you don't want to get slabbed. You don't want to buy nobody else's beer.
There's one that we did to Najee where he had his backpack filled with like his PSP, his
Weights.
camera, his laptop, his
Carry a lot of
phones,
electronics.
a lot of electronics, and Hector and I
Hit 'em.
took his backpack and we hid all the electronics around the
You
studio.
forgot that you
And then-
flipped my bag.
Then we
inside
flipped the
out.
bag inside out.
Oh yeah, we turtled his backpack.
He was so mad.
Yeah,
How long did it take you to find everything?
You didn't
Like
find your
40
weights,
minutes.
Did you?
40 minutes. I found.
Najee brings 5 bags to set with him.
Yeah.
Don't go.
It's like he's
don't
going
go
on vacation
detail.
every time he comes to set.
Do we have one more question? Do we want to have a last question?
Take us on.
That's a question there. Who's your favorite actor?
Do I have to pick just one?
No, you can just say whatever.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Christian Bale and Tom Hardy.
Sandra Bullock, Reese Witherspoon. I'm a huge fan of
Natalie
Street
Portman.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron,
Meryl
throwing that out
Streep.
there.
Daniel Day-Lewis, amazing.
Oh yeah.
There's so many. There's
Charlie
so many.
Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I mean,
Classic.
I'm a big fan of vaudeville. I love black and white films. Edward Norton.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I didn't like him so much in The Hulk, but it's okay. I forgive him.
we all get the one slip up.
Yeah. No, yeah. What about you, Nash?
Will Smith. Will Smith.
We get our own personal Will Smith on Power Rangers Samurai, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish, man. That's so cool. You even got a cool family, like every how are you cool? Get a wife that's cool and a family that's cool. Son, daughter.
You be cool, Naj.
Man.
That's how you do it. Be cool.
Yeah, I'm trying. All right, thanks everybody for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure talking to you guys.
Super Samurai for life!
Love you guys.